I was way wrong. So I'm
And
glad
because
we
of the
did.
fact that you were wrong, now John has a ton of events to talk about. I'm pretty sure, right?
So many events we got going on. It is fall break right now for the Hardin County schools in Newtown, so a lot of people rolling around. Just be safe out there, because again, there's more people out there than normal since kids are out of school. Some are out of town on vacation, but we do have a lot of people in town and in the area, so beware of that. But part of that is up there at the skating rink at Hardin County Skateland. They've got a nice skate sessions for adults and kids Tuesday. So starting today through Thursday from 1:30 to 4, $7 skates per person. So that's a good little deal. I know that my special lady friend and her son, we went up there for a birthday party. He skated for the first time and loved it like about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. So we'll probably be going either there tomorrow. Well, probably Thursday. I work tomorrow. They may go tomorrow and Thursday, but I'm definitely going to check that out. It's a fun time to kind of skate around, and they have skates of all sizes, even my size 15s. They've got a pair for me.
But did
So
you skate?
I did not at the party. I was letting him kind of do that, helping him out with that. But I will be skating Thursday. I'll be out there
I would.
They
skating
still
I,
got
around.
I
rollerblades. Do they still have
They,
rollerblades out
I think they have rollerblades, but I think they may cost a little extra for the rollerblades. I think it's $7 for just a pair of skates out there. Again, I cannot skate backwards. I never got that down. I know the technique of how you're supposed to do it with your feet, but just couldn't do it.
no. When I went ice skating last year over Gatlinburg for the first time ever, doing it in the 40s was probably not the brightest idea. I had to use the sad penguin. You had to to hold it and just skate around like as an old person. If I let go, I fell down. So I don't know if roller skating would be any better. Might hurt more. It might be faster, but at least it won't be as cold. So
there?
That's always good for sure. Also, so Wednesday out at the library, got a couple events. We got the Bubbles and Babies event at 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. And then we have the Fall Farm Festival, Pumpkin Patch Fun from 1:30 to 4:30 at the public library. So it's on the back lawn of the public library. They do a little pumpkin patch day out there. So that's one more pumpkin patch, I guess you could say, that we have in the county just for one day only.
is it somebody's dad reading out there?
I I think I think I think
I've
my
heard that.
I think he has or he is. I know Patsy is one of the magistrates. She is. I think I saw that event. And I know
So
my
when you
dad has.
I'm about to say when you went home this weekend, was he practicing on you? Did George Bush?
He practiced on reading to me for like 15 years, you know. So, I kid you not.
Also on Wednesday, we have the October Chamber Luncheon and Manufacturing Expo networking event. Go to the Chamber's website. It'll be out of the Pritchard Community Center, but go to the website to check out some more details about that. There's also a hiring event for nurses and CNAs. If you go to the North Hardin Rehab and Wellness Center in Radcliffe, they're hiring pretty much doing a hiring event from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Wednesday. One Piece Locals trading card night at the Hard Knocks Games in Elizabethtown from 6 to 8 p.m. So if you want to trade some games, trade some cards with people, that's a cool spot to go. They do all the games, all the cards, I guarantee. They got Pokemon, they got Magic the Gathering, everything. 75 cent wing night is going to be Thursday coming up here at the American Legion. I went to that was another thing I did this weekend. I forgot to talk about. We went to the car show at the American Legion, and that was a really fun time. Had a good turnout out there. The judges were really great. They came from the Swope cars of yesteryears. What's the exact name of that, Nate? Do you know the exact name?
Yeah, let me find it real quick.
I call it the cars of yesteryear, but I know they have like new cars there as well. But they had judges that were from there. One of them was actually a regular that comes into BBT every once in a while, Zach. It was his first time judging cars, but he knows everything about cars. It's pretty cool to see him kind of get out there and be the first time as a judge.
Swope's cars of yesteryear. I've been before,
I was
and
pretty close.
people forget it's free,
Yeah.
completely
And
free, completely free. People look for free things to do, and they have millions in that collection. It's got to be 8 figures, I would guess, if not more
oh
so.
yeah, oh yeah, and go see Zach. Like Zach is a worker there that works at the Swope Cars of Yesteryears, and he knows everything about every vehicle that's in that building. Like, and he can tell you all about it. So if you want to learn about some cool cars of yesteryear, go see Zach over there at Swope. Sunset Yoga again. Phil, where you at? We
I
got to
think
make
I'm
it
a
happen.
glutton. glutton for punishment over here. I keep adding it to the calendar.
I know. I feel like you need to come on out and check it out. I mean, I got an extra mat that you can use too. Like if you don't have a yoga mat, I got one you can use. I've got the Han Solo in carbonite as my yoga mat. I'm not even a huge Star Wars fan, but I just thought it was a funny yoga mat to have.
Well, I think we all know where I stand on yoga. It would be super embarrassing, but I am not beyond giving it a try eventually.
Well, the thing is, as long as you get in the back of the crowd, nobody else is going to see it. So I mean,
True.
it's all about you. It's about your practice.
True
It's all
this.
about your chi.
That's it. And then also on the Thursday, we got Don't Have a Clue trivia out at Pine Valley, not Pine Valley, but Cosmic, out on Pine Valley Drive, right? And you must sign up on Eventbrite for that. It's kind of a sign up to play. So make sure you sign up for that. Friday, we have a golf scramble, Littlestown Football Golf Scramble at the Country Club. Check-in will be at 8 a.m., starting at 9. So get out there, get your team together, and see if you can kind of help support the Elizabethtown football team and maybe win a little prize. Also, on Friday, we have the story time and art at the public library. Public library's got something every day, gang. If you're missing out on that, just don't go out there, especially during the week we're off for fall break. Take kids out there.
And this is ages 3 to 7 too, so it's
Yep.
really good for moms that don't, their kids aren't in school yet. It's something to calm the insanity maybe for a bit.
That too, for sure. We have a chili competition in West Point at the Bells and Whistles. It's going to be Friday night at 5 p.m. Bring your best chili, uh, or just come and taste and cheer on people. There's going to be prizes, music, a lot of fun out there. Have you all ever been in a chili competition?
Been a
No.
while. I think maybe at a fair I've participated, but not.
Okay.
I was
never
in
been
one
in
and
one.
I was in one and I cheated. So
Oh, you cheated. Did you go to Wendy's and just get a big bucket?
that was half of it. I took the Zax packs or the from Little Caesars and then dumped that on
Okay,
that.
nothing wrong with that. You added your little twist to it. I actually won People's Choice at the chili competition at Flywheel this year. Earlier this year, a buddy and I kind of had a little wager that we would go in and try to like compete against each other and see who had the best chili. And our wager was pretty much whoever was the winner of that between the both of us would have to tell the other one anytime we were asked who makes the best chili that they make the best chili. So it was kind of a fun little, no monetary exchange, just kind of that, thank you, I make the best chili. So it's pretty fun. Chili contests are fun. Check them out. It should be a fun time. Also, there's a rabbit adoption event going on Saturday out at the Pet Supplies. It's rabbit season. They were taking care of business all summer, and now there's some to pick up. So go ahead and adopt a rabbit. Also Saturday, there'll be an art show at Flywheel. Talking about Flywheel, the chili cook-off art show as well. You got a painting that will be for sale. I'll be actually at that art show. It's not a solo show or a dual show like we did last time. It's going to be a group show of a collective from the Hardin County area, which is pretty cool. Got some people from Radcliffe, people from Newtown, all over. So it's going to be a fun event from noon to 6. Come out, check it out. They'll have food trucks after that. Having a great time supporting your local art downtown, right? It's a big thing. We also have the Messy Church event on Saturday. Faith Over Fear. It's an interactive kind of worship and craft activity at First Presbyterian on Fair Orchard. It's free. You just got to register Messy to the number. We'll have that on the link. I'm sure we can have that on the PDF. Men's Fellowship and Barbecue on Saturday as well. They have a faith, food, brotherhood. Includes a Bible-based discussions, fellowship that fuels the faith. Hosted by Abundant Life in Radcliffe, but it's going to be off-site in Vine Grove. So you got to RSVP to that to be part of that event. There's also these spaghetti and no balls fundraiser dinner. So spaghetti and no balls. All right, spaghetti and no balls. I get y'all. Y'all are clever. The Paws of Hardin County Community Cats and it's going to be a dinner to help promote spaying and neutering, I presume. All these cats and dogs out there. It's going to be at Phillips Grove. It's $50 for that delicious meal that Tiffany's Cafe is going to make. And also, there's going to be bourbon and wine pools. So those are always fun. You put down a little bit of cash, and you usually pull out something better than what you put down because they're all donated bottles and stuff. Very cool event.
I'm going to take that to shamelessly plug the ladies from last week.
Oh, yeah, that
Boots
too.
Bourbon. I think I spelled it wrong. I think it's Boots Bling and Bourbon. Oops. But yeah, check that
As long
out,
as
you guys.
as long as you got all the B's in there, that's all that matters.
That's going to be on
It's
Fort
right. Look,
Knox.
the graphic on the left says Boots, Bourbon, and Bling, unless we mess it up in the graphic too.
Maybe I just had it messed up other places, and now it's actually right. That's probably what happened. But that's next. That's not till next week. But I think that you need to RSVP or buy your tickets. If you buy them by the 10th, you get a discount. So you can also find this link at hardinlocal.com. I still have it on our related links. So I'm going to do away with it for now.
We've got Elizabethtown Chess Day going on at the E-Town Family Buffet over there by the Town Mall. Is it still going to be called Town Mall, Nate?
Last I had heard, they were going to switch over to City Center once everything was done.
Okay.
It's going to be a City Center complex. I think it's time for a fresh start. And I think sometimes when people say mall, you keep thinking indoor, and obviously it's not indoor anymore. It's all walking and stuff. So I like the City Center idea. I'm sure the people that growing up on Town Drive and saying something at Town Mall may have to change their names, but I like the City Center idea.
Gotcha. Yeah. There's something on here that looks like I thought it was on Saturday, but it looks like it's on Sunday on the agenda. Can you all check to see if the Tails and Ta-tas 5K, what day that's on? I think it's on Saturday.
I'll check.
So I'm wearing pink, breast cancer awareness month is October. Hey, you got to be aware of these things. So there is the Tails and Tatas event coming up. We'll find out what day it is. I believe it is Saturday. It's saying Sunday on here.
Saturday, 11th October 2025, 8 a.m.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. So Saturday,
catch.
this great event. It's a super cool event. It's pet friendly. It's a run walk. They're also going to have a pet costume show that you can win. It's pretty cool. You must be participating in the run walk to have your pet in the contest as well, though. They got some cool merch on their website. Got some cool socks for the Tails and Tatas 5K, so you can have your swag when you're running or walking there. Also, it's just a great thing for the hospital out there. It's going to be out at Swope Toyota, is where it starts out at. But it's a great event. There's also going to be like some food and stuff afterwards provided by, I think Dunkin' Donuts is giving some stuff after the run walk. The hospital is also going to kind of have some stuff as well for food. So check it out. It's going to be a fun time. Even if you just want to cheer on people for a great cause, head down to do that.
Yeah,
All
I got it
right.
wrong on the PDF as well, so I'll have to make a correction on that. If you download that
Okay.
PDF, it's wrong on there. It says Sunday when it's really Saturday. That's my bad.
No worries. That's the power of AI, right? Sometimes it flops things that are just kind of silly on us. Night of Fright at the lodge. Okay, the haunted lodge. It's Masonic lodge here. It's haunted, and they're going to make it even scarier by having it make it a haunted house. So it's a haunted house. I don't think those things cancel it out. I think they just exemplify it. Make it a little bit more. So the haunted house down here on the Mulberry, fun little spot. It's got a lot of history. It was a dentist office, I think, a long time ago. At some point, was part of its history and kind of the hauntedness of it. Maybe some patients of that dentist passed away, so their spirits may still be in there. Go check it out this Saturday, and I think it's going on for a couple more Saturdays as well.
Yeah, I pulled that up. Let me pull it back. I had it. Yeah,
Well,
October 4th, 11th, 18th, and 25th. So this Saturday plus 2 more.
Sounds good. Also, we have Andrew Wooton at the Little Blue House series this Saturday from 6 to 7. Acoustic performance. Bring your own chair, bring your own drinks. It's great music, good vibes, and community, right? It's a great little series that they put on. Check it out. It's super cool. And then after that, or before that, head to BBT, grab your drink there, take it down there, and then come back. We got Autonomous playing on Saturday night. They bring the party. They're always fun. They're one of our most favorite bands here. Our VIP up here where I'm usually doing this is sold out for the rest of the year. One family said, "Hey, I want that VIP every time an Autonomous plays because they want to be that close to the band." Super cool show. And then on Sunday we do have the Pangea Games, the Star Wars Unlimited Constructed. It's Pangea Gaming in Radcliffe. It's a little game up there. Star Wars have some epic card battles. Maybe you can grab a card that you traded on that trade the other day and play it on Sunday. I think that's all I have. But again, there's all those haunted houses and all those things. We got a list of those up, don't we? Or they're coming soon?
We have a list, and I was making sure I had everything because I was just going to have us get on and record us just going through them and then just put that out on its own. And maybe we'll be able to find time to.
I've got to redo the list that I had. I know that Lindsay Akers was great and made a graphic for us, but There's been a couple more that I've found. So I'm going to basically make one list of just trick or treating, and then another one for like ongoing stuff. Like you've got the Morrison Lodge, you've got Sinister Tombs out in Eastview, I believe what's called. You've got the Dark Hollows over in West Point. You've got the Haunted Theater, which has been really good to us. I think they're every other week. And then you've got a couple like, I think the State Theater has weekly Halloween movies playing. I think Central Kentucky United Way is doing one, something like that as well. So basically I have to just break it up into two. I'll work on that either probably next week because I've got some days off next week. I might get into don't have a clue trivia for once. That's what's one bad thing about working weekdays or weeknights. I can't do any of this stuff. And anytime there's something on the state on a Friday night, or anytime don't have a clue trivia is going, I can't go. So it's gonna be nice to have a couple of days off and be able to knock that one out. But
all right, that's great. But like I say, we'll do something with that once we have the full list. Probably here in the next few days, we'll try to find some time where we can all just jump on and just do a quick stream about that. And we'll let you know when we do that. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us today. I was trying to find this message from somebody because I think it's the second week I've forgotten to mention their business. But I think we did. Did we mention like when they first opened Bark and Bath?
Bark
It's
and
like
Bath?
BAT. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Shanoa Robinson's group. I believe. Yeah, they
Yeah, they sent us another flyer.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I actually coached Shanoa back in basketball in the 90s ish. She's like both of our age down in Sonora. But yeah, that's Bark and Bay. That they are now on, not on Mulberry or not on 62, but you can see them because technically their entrance is off of it. So basically, they are right across now from the Hardin County Farmers Market. So if you're going towards Central, Farmers Market's on the right. You'd have Bark and Bay on the left. I think it was used to be Central Kentucky Cars, I believe, is the building that was before. But yeah, let's give them a little bit of help because people keep on going to the wrong location. And when you're a business owner, that's no fun to move and put all that work into it. And people go to the wrong location and then get mad at you, even though they've done their job and said, hey, we moved. But sometimes some things just don't update or people forget to update. So, but yeah, they've moved. And she's actually went to me about maybe doing like a weekly, just a 2-minute This Week in Pets. Like, hey, make sure you bring your dogs in when it gets cold. Or, hey, if it's out hot, wear your booties because the dogs do something like that. So, but as a pet lover, I agree with her. So
that's great. Yeah. Well, I want to make sure because I know I'd said something. And then there was another place somebody from TikTok was talking about West Point, and I'll just cover this real quick because we had an issue getting the information because of well, I won't bore anybody with those details, but let me find it.
Looks like Stacy coached her as well in softball a couple years ago.
yeah, ties everybody.
There's Stacy's talking about. Yeah, that's great. Oh, this is Joe Parker had sent me this. There is a out in West Point. They have something called Dark Hollow Creek Haunted Trail.
Yeah, that was the one I just mentioned. It used to be. I had it too. It used to be. I pulled it up. Some other name, but yeah, they've been going on for weeks. But yeah, I meant to say that.
But it's out there in West Point, and they have a haunted trail. It's in its 5th year. It's called Dark Hollow Creek, and it's an upcoming haunt. So be on the lookout for that on social media, and we will also we'll add that too when we have our little stream that talks about all these different type of events, which we probably should have done it by now, but we will definitely get around.
Yeah, we'll give them a quick shout out. 2080 Main Street in West Point. Website is Dark Hollow HALLOW Creek.com. DarkHollowCreek.com. Phone number is 502-531-4567, and looks like they run from 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. That's probably the longest one on Fridays and Saturday nights.
That's great. And just so you guys know, we do watch the comments on Facebook and on YouTube. Our system doesn't really let us check Instagram, although I do have it pulled up right now. So if you're watching our stream on the regular and you stick around to the end, feel free to ask us to plug things here at the end because we usually have a few extra minutes. But anyway, we thank you guys for joining us, and we want to encourage you to scan the QR code again. Go to hardinlocal.com and go down to the checklist and get that dealt with so that we can get more followers. And the more followers we have, the better we'll be able to provide you with the best information. So we thank you guys for joining us, and we hope you have a great week.